I don't have a client this morning, so I'm going to take my time and get ready for the gym. I am so exhausted. I'm extremely sore. My hamstrings are so tight. So today I'm not going to train lower body. I was supposed to do glutes and some plyometric lower body conditioning work, but I'm just so sore. So I think I'm going to train back instead. And since I really don't have anything else to film, I'm just going to film and show you guys my back work. I want to talk about the lotion. Sorry, I have the laundry on. So a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned this lotion right here. First 2 times that I put this on, it burned my skin so bad. My stomach got really hot, but I didn't really sweat. I kept using it for a couple of days just to, to see if it would change, and it did. Now I put it on and I sweat a lot, so it's good, but I just wouldn't buy it because the whole burning my skin kind of like throws me off. But it only did that for the first 2 times, so I don't know why, but I don't think I would buy this. I would definitely stick to Sweet Sweat, and I think I'm going to get Sweet Sweat so I can keep using it on my upper body because my upper body is just extremely tight. My bed is horrible, so I always sleep wrong and I wake up tight. So I might get Sweet Sweat so I can use it on my traps and on my shoulders. But okay, enough of me talking. I'm going to start drinking my pre-workout, head over, do my cardio, get my lift in, come back and relax. Okay guys, so I'm mixing my pre-cardio drink. Like I showed you guys yesterday, I do 2 scoops of alphamine, and then I also do a scoop of amino IV. So I've been enjoying this mix. It's been okay. The alphamine is no longer giving me anxiety, but I really want to try something else. I'm almost done with this. I should be done within the next week or 2. So I really want to add something else into my pre-workout drink. If you guys have any suggestions on any pre-workout or thermogenic, comment below and let me know. I prefer powder over pills, and I want something that's gonna give me energy since I am up at like 4:30 in the morning. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. Also, let me know if you guys have any other BCAAs that you guys prefer and what flavor. I just don't want something that has a weird aftertaste. So let me know in the comments below so I can pick some up and try. I'm going to be doing a voiceover for this workout, but I will write down the breakdown in the description below in case you guys want to try it out. I trained back, but the main focus was my upper back and my rear delts. I started with this row variation and I did a drop set. I completed 8 to 10 reps with 25 pounds on each hand, focusing on really squeezing my rear delt and my upper back. And then I dropped those dumbbells and I grabbed the 20 pounds on each hand, and I did another 8 to 10 reps. I immediately moved on to some back flies. I did this on the incline bench. The first variation I did was with my palms facing down, and the second variation I did it with my palms facing in, and this just hits a different part of my upper back and my rear delt. I did about 10 to 12 reps of the back flies, and I completed 5 rounds of that, resting about 30 to 40 seconds in between each round. Next superset that I did was single arm flat bench rows. I did about 8 to 10 reps with a 40-pound dumbbell and immediately moved on to flat bench pullovers using that same dumbbell. I did about 10 to 12 reps of the pullovers. I immediately grabbed the lighter weights. I believe I have 8 pounds on each hand, and I did flat bench back flies, and right after that I moved on to laterals. And the reason why I'm doing like shoulder work with my back is because I'm trying to really focus on building and shaping my shoulders for competition. I believe it was 10 to 12 reps of the back flies and the laterals, and again I repeated this 5 times, resting 30 to 40 seconds in between each one, really focusing on muscle mind connection and keeping proper form the entire time. Moving on to the next superset that I did some high pulley rear delt row, and then I supersetted that with behind the head lat pull downs. Now you have to make sure that you are very careful when you're doing anything behind your neck. So if you're doing like behind the head shoulder press or like this behind the neck lat pull downs, you want to make sure that you're keeping your entire back straight and your head in line with your spine. So lower the weight and just focus on muscle mind connection and keeping that proper form. I did 10 to 12 reps of each, a total of 5 rounds, resting 30 to 40 seconds in between each one. Bodyweight exercises are super hard, so I probably should have done this at the beginning of my workout. But I supersetted inverted row, really focusing on targeting my rear delts. And I supersetted that with incline push-ups. I only did 3 rounds of this, and I rested about a minute in between each round. Now this next little circuit is done on the, I believe this is the Hammer Strength ISO chest press machine. I did rows on this because I am totally in love with the way it makes my back feel. It hits me right on the middle part of my like upper back, and I love that feeling. That's where I want to target. So I'm going to be adding this row in every back workout that I do. I did about 8 to 10 reps of the rows, and then I moved on to seated plate front raises, again to hit my shoulders. And then I did the way that you're supposed to use this machine to target your chest. So I did 10 to 12 reps of that, and I did 4 rounds of this little superset, and I rested about 40 seconds in between this one. Finishing back with one of my favorite back exercises, and that is the single arm low row on the cables. I did 20 to 25 reps on each side, 3 sets in total without any rest. So I just went back and forth until I finished 3 rounds. I finished this workout with some core work. I did a couple of Russian twists and then a couple of oblique crunches and some like hip leg raises. I did 20 reps of each, 3 rounds, and that was my back workout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was a crazy workout. It was actually really, really good. So I'm happy about that. I don't feel very well right now. I think it's just because I worked out for a while and I haven't had any water. So I'm going to chug water, cool down, stretch, and then go home. I did complete some HIIT before back. I didn't record that, but it was a really good workout.